Hey, all you guys in YouTube world. We're out here in the shop. If you remember my last video, we introduced this to we're restarting the hot rod build. The reason why is because we're making the hot rod a little bit, how we say, more rider friendly. So, as we already know, the hot rod, in order to ride the hot rod, your legs are over the motor completely. The transmission is pretty wore out. Sorry. And I'm not sure how well you can see, but it's also a solid axle, which is kind of hard on your yard. And with these big old meat lugs here, kind of tears the yard up pretty good. So, and it's a lot harder to drive with that. So in my last video, I showed you guys the 3-speed transmission. This is what I'm more leaning towards. The problem is there's no brakes mounted to the transmission, unlike the hot rod, which the brake is mounted onto the transmission. Neither with the other one. Sorry if the camera's moving around a lot. I'm readjusting it to hold it better in my hand. So here's the other transmission. It's a slap transmission, like how the hot rod is. I've already had it open, so I'll show you guys what's in here. Take it apart gently. I want to make sure it's in neutral. There we are. So this is what's inside. There's your fork arm, or slide arm control. Here's your fork, and here's your two drive gears. There's a center gear right in the middle, and right in there, I'm not sure how well you can see it. Let me get a flashlight. There's your collar, or your shift sleeve. There's your slide, or fork arm. Here's your drive gears, and not sure right. There it is. And right there is your drive gear. It's a little gear right in the middle. So, what I'm going to do is either gut this one to work in that one's transmission, or take that transmission out and put that one in. So, depends on what we got. It's just me out here in the shop, so I'm not really going to get into it. So all I'm going to do is just pretty much one hand line up there. So I'm just going to put this on there for now. I'm still deciding. Here's the drum brakes. We'll take this out in the light. It's a really small unit. Only 2 bolts stop this thing. Again, sorry. I'm not sure how well this would stop the hot rod. Here's the drum. It's in pretty good shape. Here's the actual braking assembly. There's a cam on one side, right there. So when you do, what happens is, this also is the same with some cars, but instead of this mechanical arm, they have like hydraulic. My truck has this, so basically when you pull the brake, it pulls this arm, forcing these shoes out up against the drum. which the friction will stop wherever you're braking. This mounted up here along with the sprocket, which I'm going to get rid of. I'm not sure how I'm going to work them brakes. Here's the tractor I'm scrapping everything out of. I'm going to rip out that front axle and might use it for the hot rod. Might, not sure. There's also a nice set of fenders I might take and weld on there to protect myself, because I am going to gear this thing up really high. I took the diff apart, or the diffie here apart. I cleaned it really well with gasoline because there was a lot of crud in that grease that was in there. There was hardly any grease left in there. What I'm told is this is a pureless differential. It's heavy, so it's patent pending, whatever the heck that means. There we are, focused. Sorry for the camera noise. I really don't know how to. Patent pending. So I've repacked it. You can see right here. I am turning this counterclockwise, and that's turning clockwise. This was a mother to put back together, because like an idiot I didn't mark the axle gears and the two diff gears is what I call them. I didn't mark them in relation with each other, so it was a 3-day fight to put it back together. Well, no, 2-day fight, because I posted a video yesterday. So the diffie is repacked with grease. I use some high friction, high lubrication grease with a little bit of 30 weight with some STP in it, so everything gets oil as it's rotating. Right here's the flange that this sprocket goes to. As I said before, only 4 bolts. Actually, me and my buddy, when we were younger, we found these tractors out in the woods, and we would sit there and mess with them, trying to tear the transmissions and stuff out of them. Well, he's moved. We still stay in contact. Actually, I'll see if I can't get him down here for a video or something. He helped me with the John Deere when we restored it when we were younger. But this is the tractor we messed with, or one of them. The other one I got rid of. I'm going to rip out the steering too. I like this steering. It's geared. It's actually easy to turn, but there's so much weight on that front end now, because all of this is steel. And I do believe this is another Huffy. It's all rotted up in there. No hood supports. So I'm going to get what I can out of it, take what I can, see what I can use, and whatever I do use will either go on the hot rod or be used on the Jake. And look forward, when I do the rear seat mount project, I'm going to take this ball out, because it's going to get my road. I'm going to mount here on both sides, make a set like a benches in the back. I'm not sure if that'll make this thing back heavy. I got a lot of weight up front, but this tractor still picks up off the ground. So also, I made our stack cap made a cap for a cap. So, that's pretty much it. A lot of updates will be done on our Instagram page at the Old School Repair Shop on Instagram.com. You'll see a lot of projects behind the camera stuff on there. You'll see like the gas bike idling and me attempting to get a rev out of it. You can see like the Jake doing some stuff. You can see most of the hot rod build on there. Can crusher. I still need to do a video on it. But there's a lot of stuff going on around here in the shop. I also got to work on that Maytag again. It quit running at one of the shows. So that's it. That's all we're going on around here. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Leave a comment on either drum or disc. It doesn't matter if you are a mechanic or you know which is better. Just like put a comment in. Heck, just leave a comment saying hi or something, or also leave suggestion for a 10 sub video. So, adios for now.